Okay, this is chapter 4 of Internet Powerful Statistics that are relevant and important to you and your dealership. All right, what's more important than the actual products themselves? People get really stressed out when they get internet purchase requests on specific vehicles. You know, people call you, do you have that car available? Is that car in stock? Or they send you email, can you get this car that's Ming blue? Just kidding, you know, but it's in this color, that color. I need it now. I'm not gonna buy anything else but that car. Relax, don't stress. When I tell this to you right now, you're gonna be a little bit surprised, but over 80% of people that submit internet purchase requests are gonna buy something different. I'm gonna repeat that. Over 80% of your internet purchase requests that come from the OEM, that come from Auto Cars Direct, Audio SA, Dealix, you know, NADA guides, Trade-in Velocity, all these different lead source providers, over 80% of those leads, when they get to the dealership, they're gonna buy something different. I'm not saying completely different, like they're coming in on a car, they're gonna leave in a skateboard. I'm talking about they're gonna buy something other than the actual specific purchase request. And here's the reasons why. They might be upside down in their trade, which means that they owe more on their trade than the actual vehicle is worth. They might have credit challenges, so they might not qualify for that particular vehicle. They might not be able to afford that vehicle, the down payment, the monthly payment, or the cash price. The vehicle might not be available. It might be a hybrid. It might be a hot commodity product and it just does not exist. Not on just your lot, but anybody's lot. It's just a hot in-demand vehicle. Or here's my favorite one. You've got the prospect that grinds you and grinds you. I want that car in blue, 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 blue. So you do a dealer trade, you lose half a whole back, they come in and they're like, oh my gosh, can I get that one on the floor that's red? Oh, it happens, people. Don't stress out. So rewind. This is very, very important. Don't try to sell out of stock. When you get an internet prospect, an internet purchase request, an internet email, an internet phone up, don't focus on the car because it is not the most important value. And here's the challenge is that when you have sales consultants that are working in the internet department, or you have a TO manager that is not predominantly with the internet, or they're not trained, they don't understand this variable, they try to sell the car. They try to sell the car, they try to sell the car. Or if they're not trained properly, your people get stressed when they ask you availability questions, or they ask you specific vehicle questions, inventory questions. I'm just gonna say this, don't stress because over 80% of your internet purchase requests, those people that buy vehicles are gonna buy something different. Now, what does that mean? Let's flip this in a whole different direction. That means that what you wanna focus on is a different strategy. Focus in on getting them into the dealership. So it's not like, come on down. I'm not saying like that. It's not like just come on down for no apparent reason. You want to get them into the dealership because when they're at the dealership, your sales team or your internet sales team will be able to further qualify, develop that common ground, understand exactly what their wants, wishes, expectations are, be able to try to identify a vehicle that's in stock that would suit their needs. And at the end of the day, if they don't buy a vehicle, it's not because you blew it on the phone. Because let's rewind this. Let's turn on and say you don't have that vehicle in stock, whether it's a new car or pre-owned vehicle, and you were forced to say that to the prospect via email through a 7% communication medium. How do you think that's gonna go? Or if you're talking to them on the phone and you say, you know what, I don't have the vehicle, you know, but we could do this, but we could do that. Do you really wanna have that conversation over the phone or over the email? Heck no. You want to have a conversation like that inside your dealership, inside your showroom, inside your office, where they get to see you face to face, and then you can present other options. Again, let me repeat that. If the scenario is that you do not have the new pre-owned or certified pre-owned vehicle that they are originally looking for, if you are forced to turn around and say that over the phone or via the email, you're not going to be as successful in flipping them into a different, vehicle that could probably suit their, their needs even better, compared to if you had that conversation with them in front of you. So always remember that in future modules, you're going to learn how to do this step-by-step, word tracks, specifics, and details. This is the module for stats and facts and figures. Okay, the fact is this, over 80% of people that submit an internet purchase request are gonna buy something different. That is gonna set you free. That's gonna be like, So you don't feel guilty about saying, come on in, let's talk about this here. You wanna not feel guilty because there's a logic, there's a method, there's a reason, there's a rationale. because it doesn't matter. Can you imagine if you get grinded and respond to somebody via email and via phone, and you go through all that stuff, whether it's price or it's about availability, it's about locate, it's about colors, it's about options, about this, it's about that, it's about everything, and they come in and buy something different? It's all for naught. So focus on channeling your energy on productive things. Rules of engagement are email sells the phone call sells the appointment, and the appointment builds the value, qualifies further, and lands them on the car, product presentation, demo drive, and delivery. Again, over 80% of people that submit an internet purchase request are going to buy something different. Focus on that.